Greetings, galactic manifestors of the Rainbow Nation, fully activated, all systems go. Another wild day in Wonderland. Where do we begin? I'd like to thank you all for your support and those that assisted us to transport Grandma Bear Medicine across the country to the sacred portal to her final destination with her sacred caretakers, my soul star family of the Venusian kind. But grandmother is always with us, so feel the love tonight and laugh for grandmother, 'cause that is the greatest medicine. Today we had a 31 hertz resonance on the Schumann field of energy, but in Gaia time, that is another 444, soaring from the lion's door. The doorway, the portal is fully open to the highest love, the highest light, the highest truth. Today, again, the ring of fire totally lit up with the Lemurian energies. We had a powerful 4.9 in the most northern point of Africa, which was in the Atlas Mountains area by the Mediterranean Sea in this powerful portal. And Atlas, of course, was the Titan god who holds up the heavens. He was the leader of the Titans that warred against Zeus, and after he was defeated, he was condemned to carry the heavens upon his shoulders forevermore. And he's also the constellation Kneeler, so you see this in many forms of sculptures and arts as a god kneeling before the world. Remind you of anything? It's just a simple coincidence. Aho. I only kneel before the Queen of Venus. But that's just me. You all worship who you want to. Grandmother? See, I have to tell her now. She guided me today to Grandmother Tree to transmit more medicine, so I don't know what's going to come through today, so we'll see what happens. We had a 4.5 in Longyearbyen. Did my best with that one. It is in up north in the Greenland Sea, 4.5, and we had this trinity of activations through the Kundalini of Earth in the Andes Mountains where the sacred condor flies. In Peru, we had a 5.0 in the upper Dantian, middle Dantian. We had a 4.1, 155 kilometers depth, so the 555 encoded. And then lower Dantian, we had a 4.7 Los Andes in the sacred Andes. And that was in Chile, South America, 4.7. So the Trinity is fully activated, fully lit up. We had also in the sacred Tian Shan, the celestial mountains in China, a 5.3, 42.271 latitude and 87.666 longitude. We have the 77 encoded, this 5.3 activation. Then again today in the crown, the divine feminine, the Lemurian energy at Sandpoint 3.9. Then by Russia 5.1, that was connected to the right and the left hemisphere of the brain. Divine masculine, divine feminine, the eagle and the condor fully activated, fully lit up south of Fiji. Again, a 4.6, 552 kilometers depth. That again, right across the pond from Easter Island portal on the Tropic of Capricorn. Then with the Atlantean energies, a 3.0 in Puerto Rico. And then in the portal in Turkey, a 4.6. So we have the 46 and the 46, Fiji and Turkey, the two portals linked together. Seeing sacred wizard appearing in the Lemurian energy. Looks like a cat with a Merlin energy. So if you have a cat named Merlin, tell him I said hi. I know one of you does. Leave that in the comments below. So we will get started today with our first transmission from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalie Glasson, from the Sacred School of Omna. And I dedicate this to my Elven Venusian Soul Star family the caretakers of Grandma Medicine Bear, the power of your love by the Venus beings. Greetings, we are the collective energy and the collective consciousness of the Venus beings. We bring forth the power of the Creator's love through our beings to you. We do so to remind you of the power of the Creator's love within your own being. We are simply representatives of the Creator's energy. Our purpose and focus are to bring about and to awaken the presence of love. We study, create, and discover so much about the Creator's love. It is so intricate, detailed, and yet so simple and powerful. We come forth to you today with a message concerning and encouraging the power of your own love. Each of you are aware that the presence of the Creator exists within your being. You may also be aware that this presence of the Creator emanates unconditional love, a love that is eternal, free from limitations, boundaries, and judgments, a love which is simply love and nothing else. This eternal and limitless love exists within your being. We, the Venus beings, invite you to contemplate how many times a day you are aware of the unconditional, eternal, limitless love of the Creator that is within your own being. It is so important to connect with this energy several times a day, to bring your awareness, focus, and mind to the unconditional, eternal, and limitless love within you. The love within you is born from Creator. It is an expression of the Creator that flows through you. You can emanate, direct, and create with the love, as well as grounding the love into the earth, your own being, and into other people and beings. Therefore, you are a key role in the expression, embodiment, and grounding of the Creator's love. It is important to remember this several times throughout your day, anchoring the power of love into your reality. We, the Venus beings, invite you to think of a situation in your reality that is causing you difficulty, upheaval, pain, or stress. Imagine if you approach the situation with the awareness that unconditional, eternal, limitless love exists within your being, and that it is your role to express, embody, and ground this love. This means love would manifest through your actions, reactions, expression, creations, and thoughts. The way you communicate both with yourself and with others would alter and transform dramatically. Try to imagine the unconditional, eternal, limitless love within your being at the moment. Imagine, sense, or know it is radiating outwards. Then think of the difficult situation. Radiate this love to the difficult situation. As you do so, observe your perspective, the way you perceive yourself in the situation. Notice if it changes in any way. The more love you send to the situation, the more it will transform within your being. The difficult situation will transform within your being because it was created from an energy within your being. Therefore, it will naturally be projected into your reality, experienced by you in the coming hours, days, weeks, or months. Imagine if you approach every single situation and experience from this space, you will begin to create a momentum. You are the catalyst for change and the creation of love. With a focus on the power of your love, you create a loving reality and a loving sense of being for yourself to experience daily. We, the Venus beings, invite you to acknowledge and ask yourself, what would hinder your experience of the love of the Creator, whether within your being or your reality? You may have many ideas, insights, and inner guidance. We, the Venus beings, invite you to follow your inner guidance and the insights you receive. We also wish to offer our own insight. We believe that one of the most powerful things that could hinder your experience of the Creator's love within your reality is your belief in the power of your love. Could you say on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least powerful, 10 being the most powerful, how powerful your love is and how much you believe wholeheartedly in the power of your love? Your response is for you to contemplate and evaluate in your own time. It is our understanding that there is a need to increase within your being your belief in the power of your love. Through doing so, not only will you be able to experience your love more fully, you will also be able to recognize how powerful your love is. An example could be, and this is quite a simple example, imagine a room full of people. Do you believe that if you emanate love, it would impact these people without even talking to them or creating any form of action? Do you believe that your love emanating from your being would impact these people in a certain way? Again, this is something for you to contemplate and evaluate. What do you believe your love is capable of in your reality? We, the Venus beings, invite you to write a list of all the things the love of the Creator that emanates from your being is capable of. We invite you to keep this list open, continuing to add to this list. Soon you will begin to acknowledge the power that is really within your being, the power of your love. When you recognize the power of your love, wielding it and following your inner guidance, your reality will transform. The realities of those around you will transform. Even the reality of those in the world and the collective consciousness of humanity will transform. We invite you in meditation to sit peacefully and focus on your unconditional, eternal, limitless love. You may wish to affirm, I am the love of the Creator that is unconditional, eternal, and limitless. As you repeat this affirmation, focus on the presence of love within your being. Allow it to radiate, calling upon us, the Venusian beings, to surround you. Let us send our own unconditional, eternal, and limitless love into your being. Feel as if you become a battery of love so energized. Send this out to all the people you love, to Mother Earth and everyone in the world. Send the love to wherever it needs to go, to situations in the world and your own reality. Send the love to where healing is needed and where enlightenment is needed. Let your love and yourself as a battery of love wield your power. You are immensely powerful. You can no longer hide the power of your love away. It is time for you to completely master the energy and power of love, delivering it forth. We, the Venus beings, are present to assist and guide you. We thank you and love you always. The Venus beings bring the energy of the collective consciousness. From omna.org, omna.org, and from Elizabeth Faramund, blessings to all at this unprecedented time on our ascension path. May you all experience its deeper truths in alignment to your own divine template. It may be a sleepless night for many as you integrate the frequencies emitted and templates collapse, giving you glimpses of your life missions and past life memories in your DNA cellular codings. Some may be of a surprise to you, and some will be a confirmation of what you intuitively have known. Whatever the outcome, all is in divine order with the cosmic law as this magical cosmic event unfolds. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Renee, it is clear to all of us in the spiritual community that these are unprecedented times in which we entered a new era in 2020. Everything we have known is progressing into something else, an entirely new game on a new playing field. The reality is being reset in the fields as we speak, a new era in which we can observe the metaphysical layers of spiritual warfare begin to manifest itself into the physical world, and that seeing, feeling, and knowing that this warfare is happening in real time is extremely disturbing and sometimes emotionally painful and depressing. There is a saying, those that know cannot sleep, and it is a part of the energetic burden that the spiritual family shares as we watch the unraveling of the controller matrix together. Since last December, there was an event that occurred during the week of the galactic node alignment in which guardian teams made note to communicate, the time is now. It can take some time to understand what the heck is happening when the world seemed to part in the sky, and these cryptic messages from the fieldwork actually reveal themselves to be truer than true, as this was the pre-warning that we were going into spiritual battle for the end game. The end game is the timeline of the singularity into 0 point, which is the organic timeline of disclosure, as it is made to the earthly inhabitants. This is the God-Creator plan, and no matter what kind of opposition, resistance, and entity tantrums rise to destroy the world, for people to become consumed in the forces of chaos and violence, the infinite Creator has a benevolent plan for all, and there is no stopping it. From energeticsynthesis.com, and from our divine angels, Brostar and Sistar, Shri and Kara, in South America, anchoring the divine codes into our sacred portal, who I will be connecting this week on the 10th, on Tuesday, to assist me on this great mission of the eagle flying with the condor. So I'll give you an update on that. So from Shri and Kara, August 5th, the full moon released into the month ahead. With its release, a rare appearance of the golden ray energy, seventh dimensional portal, has come forward to mark the unique arrival of the 2020's Lion Gate this Saturday, 8/8. Most likely you have been navigating the intense energy of this week. As you notice what you are noticing through your ascended presence, the intermingling of so many different aspects of energy and motion is here now, because you are loved that much. Everything you need to fully remember and awaken is literally in your life, waiting for you to claim it with ever greater steadfast commitment, focused awareness, and complete trust. The 17-day countdown from the arrival on July 22nd to the Lion's Gate is calling all to reclaim their mastery gifts from the open chalice. This energy will fully transcend into humanity's next evolution as the Lion's Gate opens. Humans frequently require some form of a fall to discover true inner surrender and authentic communion. For the one who is in egoic entrapment through the spiritualized ego, they will flirt with this fall several times prior to the final fall that ignites rebirth and freedom from all illusion. This is true both individually and collectively. This week reveals that the manner in which this highly ascended energy is received is 100% determined by the consciousness that meets it. Be sure to join us this Saturday for humanity's arrival, integrating the divine feminine for perfect balance, a clarion call to all lineage holders. Register at wwaglobal.com. Such a profound moment we are all navigating, and together we are better. It is the moment to fully go beyond the words and just breathe with a deep bow and so much love, and see you Saturday as we collectively roar. From wisdom teacher Sri Ram Ka and Master Lady Kara Ra. From shriandkara.com. And from Moon Omens today, Venus in Cancer, emotional empathy and deep healing. Venus has been in Gemini since April 3rd. She completed her retrograde cycle, recently squared Neptune, and formed a conjunction with the North Node. The goddess of beauty and love is finally entering Cancer, the archetype related to home, family, and nurturance, on August 7th at 11:22 a.m. Eastern Time. The transit of Venus through the sign of the Crab will inspire us to cultivate empathy and kindness. It will remind us to protect ourselves and our loved ones from negative energies and toxic influences, and to nurture all our relationships. With the Sun in Leo, Mars in Aries, and several planets in Capricorn, it can be easy to focus on doing and achieving, and lose sight of our need for emotional closeness and nurturance. The transit of Venus in Cancer reminds us to dedicate enough time to self-care, rest, home, and family. Taking good care of ourselves and others is key to making the most out of the cosmic energy available to us at this time. The yin side of Venus. Venus traditionally rules two signs, Taurus and Libra, while Libra expresses the yang side of Venus, correlating to the way we relate with other people. Taurus represents the yin side of Venus, symbolizing the relationship we have with ourselves, our bodies, our values, our needs, our resources, and our capacities, and our Venusian love. The collective grandma expression of the yin side of Venus is going to be particularly emphasized during the transit of Venus through Cancer, a yin sign ruled by the moon. Venus is in Cancer. In astrology, planets represent functions of consciousness. Each of them has a specific mission. The purpose of the yin side of Venus is to unite and integrate discordant aspects of our personality, allowing us to know ourselves and become aware of our unique talents and gifts. The yin side of Venus illustrates the relationship we have with ourselves and the way it evolves throughout our life. It includes the way we inwardly feel about ourselves, which generates a magnetism that attracts others who reflect the same vibration. The transit of Venus through Cancer invites us to take care of our heart, of our feelings, and our inner child's needs. It reminds us to embrace a sense of compassion for ourselves and to accept our flaws, our shortcomings, and mistakes. Doing so allows us to naturally cultivate the same feelings for others. Venus in Cancer, seeking safety and security, Emotional volatility, reactivity, and confusion are extremely common right now all over the world. The main need that Venus in Cancer brings us up is feeling stable, safe, and secure. That's not something many of us are experiencing. For this reason, displaced emotions relative to our childhood may come up in a way that we don't understand logically. In difficult and uncertain circumstances, our emotional reactions tend to be disproportionate to the event or situation provoking them. Our fear of abandonment may be triggered during this transit. The current planetary energy is inviting us to overcome our anxiety of separation, our fear of vulnerability, and the hesitance of trusting others fully. The highest purpose of Venus in Cancer is to inspire us to open up to our loved ones and share our emotions clearly in order to connect with them on a deeper level. It is crucial to understand that for this to be possible, we must express and verbalize what we feel and need. If we don't do it, we can't expect that other people understand it. Exploring our values and our inner reality, Venus is the planet representing what we value and need, as well as our talents and capacities. The cycle of 3 squares we had between Venus and Neptune during the last 3 months might have brought up confusion and uncertainty regarding these topics. Now that we are out of the influence of this aspect, we finally gain clarity, recognize our true necessities, values, and capabilities. We have the opportunity to find a new sense of direction rooted in emotional honesty and in the awareness that we truly need to feel happy and satisfied. Towards the end of our journey through Cancer, Venus is opposing Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn. These aspects are going to bring us back to what happened during eclipse season and throughout the month of July. The importance of finding a compromise between the demands of society and our professional life will be emphasized. We will need to find balance between the time we invest in ourselves and our personal relationships, in our family, in our careers, and in self-care. Venus in Cancer, emotional empathy, and deep healing. Any therapeutic modality that helps us to elaborate and release repressed emotions is highly recommended during this transit, especially if it involves touch. Touch is something we are often deprived of. Take advantage of this energy to reconnect with your body and the 5 senses and liberate the emotions that have been trapped there. Venus in Cancer helps us become aware of the specific causes and origin of each feeling coming up and encourages us to process our emotions in a safe space. If we manage to tune into the current energy, we can easily tap into our natural ability to empathize with others and have compassion for them, which is something deeply healing for everyone involved. Ultimately, the planetary energy of the moment is encouraging us to navigate our chaotic and ever-changing inner state. The influence of Venus is supporting us, and it is extremely beneficial for our healing journey. The current transits are inviting us to minimize external dependencies and to learn to feel safe and secure within ourselves. This is the higher purpose of what we are experiencing. From moonomens.com, from Shamturo Rinpoche, Tibetan Buddhist Master, be careful and compassionate with your body, speech, and mind. A stone dropped into water will cause a ripple to move outwards in all directions, continuing on long after the stone left the hand. Likewise, a single action can cause a ripple effect within the interconnectedness of all phenomena, continuing on long after that action was carried out or forgotten. And today, from Christina Papagiorgio, the Blue Monkey Wave Spell, Kins 131 through 143, August 7 through 19, 2020. The power of innocence and magic. Magic, 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 a 13-day cycle of magic of the highest order. The Blue Monkey Magic Wave Spell starts with Kin 131, exactly at the central point of the Tzolk'in calendar, which represents Hunab Ku, the galactic butterfly, which is aligned with the galactic center and the great central sun. The Maya believe the source energy flows through Hunab Ku. The exact center of the Tzolk'in is the 0-point field of the Taurus. At this point, we have direct access to the forces of creation. So to say this monkey wave spell is extra powerful is an understatement. This wave spell is located in the central column of the Tzolk'in, which is the 7th column. The number 7 represents everything mystical, magical, and spiritual, which perfectly describes this passage. This is very potent and significant. We are in the core area representing our spine and eye of the storm, or as the Egyptians call it, threading the eye of the needle. This is the void of creation where magic and miracles can happen. The monkey wave spell is the 11th wave spell out of 20 and commences on the 11th day in the central column. 1111, portal opening. The monkey is also tribe number 11. So we have a plethora of code 11 in operation, which represents a doorway between worlds. Indeed, the space in the Tzolk'in is called a mirror world, as it is the overlap between the two worlds depicted by the Tzolk'in. The mirror world is where the veil is thin and anything is possible. The white mirror wave spell preceding the monkey wave spell in the first 10 days of the central column. The mirror wave spell energy had an inward spin of the energy focused on reflection, analysis, and finding the truth through your inner work. We dove into the hall of mirrors, very deep into the core of your being, stripped it to the bone of all falsities, down to our skeleton, the very foundation of our bodies. This process was about honing and polishing the beautiful diamond essence within our inner being, which brings us to the blue monkey wave spell, where we connect with the pure diamond essence through our pure divinity, the return to our original innocence, finding the magic within our divine child who just wants to play, be spontaneous, explore her surroundings with natural wonderment, and have fun. The child just wants to create and express its pure joy and inner bliss, the purity of the divine child beckoning us to return home to our source as pure sparks of creation. Blue monkey also represents the dolphin energies, which also hold the codes for 5D consciousness, which is our natural state of bliss. This is in perfect alignment as the divine child is our passport to access God consciousness. This wave spell symbolizes the emergence of the joy-filled dolphin from the deep waters of the womb of creation into the light of the new day, dawn of a new world. This energy is outwardly projected as we begin spinning our toroidal field from the inner rim outwardly to our entire world, as our joy and bliss permeates out to all those beings lucky enough to be in our presence. Down the rabbit hole we go. So get ready, it is time to play. Summon your magic carpet and join us for a magical carpet ride filled with wondrous adventures. Retrieve your magic wands and bring out your magical and sacred tools during this cycle. Whatever it takes, crystals, affirmations, vision boards, magic spells, moon ceremonies, prayer, or even wishing on a star. Check in what you have flying in your creation vortex, sift out the small stuff, and magnetize your grandiose dreams and desires. This is it, folks. The magic show is about to commence. Expect miracles to happen. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 131, Blue Magnetic Monkey. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are unify, attract, and purpose. And so we begin a brand new wave spell, the second half of the Tzolk'in, aka the Monkey Genesis. The first day of any wave spell sets the agenda for the 13-day journey ahead, and it is best approached as a journey rather than living it just one day at a time. Today, contemplate the agenda ahead and consider its purpose. How can you best prepare yourself for this experience? Today is Blue Monkey, which represents magic, play, and illusion. Monkey promises a fun and magic-filled 13 days. If, however, you need teaching a lesson, then Monkey graciously will be an enthusiastic and willing tutor. Beware if you have been living in an illusion, or if you need humbling. Be thoughtful and try to be clever, little monkey, yourself, and you'll avoid getting monkeyed. Always remember, Monkey does have your best interests at heart. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Magnetic Monkey, Kin 131, 7 August 2020, add some. We have arrived at exact galactic center today. 7/8/2020 equals 7/8/22 equals 7/8/4 equal 19 equal 10 equal 1. 7 magic, mystic, spirituality, initiation. 8 eternity, abundance, infinity, source flow. 4 form, structure, foundation, earth. 10 manifestation, power, authority. 1 new beginnings, leader, original. Kin 131 equal 5. 3. Holy Trinity, joy, creativity, union. 5. Change, transformation, freedom, liberation. Kin 131 is a divinity gateway, as 3 is inside the 11 doorway. We are also on the eve of the 8-8 Lion's Gate, Sarian abundance portal being fully opened. So our magical monkey is providing miraculous energy to welcome these majestic lions into our realm. To say that today is an uber powerful day is an understatement with this potent alignment of gateways. Today is the 11th day in our journey down the 7th magical vertical column, which forms the core of the Zolkin calendar. The monkey is also tribe number 11, so we have a plethora of code 11 today, which represents a doorway between worlds. We are also at the exact center of the whole calendar, meaning we are at 0 point, which is the Maya call Hunab-Ku, the galactic central sun, in full alignment with Source. So make a wish as you have direct access to the God Force today. A very powerful triple magical monkey day falling on the 7th day of August with a 5 liberation code. This is a magic carpet ride type energy, so expect change. Today we arrive at the exact center of the Zolkin calendar, aligning with the galactic center, Hunab-Ku, the galactic butterfly. Get ready to spread your wings and take flight in the blue monkey magical genesis. Today we commence a new 13-day super magical wave spell. The blue monkey takes our hand and asks us to play, and play. This cycle is all about a return to innocence, our original divine innocence, that we have rediscovered through our journey in the Hall of Mirrors, the purity of the divine child beckoning us to return home to our source as pure sparks of creation. Tone of creation, magnetic, is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts. Action unifies, essence purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with a magical tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here One comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity, planetary unification. Through white magic and play is on our agenda today. It is time to crank up the bliss factor on this beautiful jewel planet. We have arrived at Hunab-Ku, Source position, so today is a very, very powerful manifestation day. Be careful what you attract. Set your personal goals for the next 13 days. What is it that you desire to attract, manifest? Be a conscious creator today. A great day for vision boards, listing your desires, meditation, daydreaming, spell casting, rituals, affirmations, mantras, etc. Open your hearts and your arms to receive the abundance of creation being freely offered today. Set your intention and expect miracles over the next 13 days. Our challenge for the next 13 days is to actually birth our new creations and not get distracted by illusions, the smoke screens, the party tricks, or the temptations to overplay. We must be mindful of fully utilizing these powerful creator energies to make our great dreams come true. Today's question is, what do I wish to magnetically attract through play, joy, and merriment, leading to greater unification with our Creator and each other? Warning, Blue Monkey is also a master illusionist and trickster, so there may be a tendency to fall prey to deception, illusion, deceit, betrayal, or trickery, which is the shadow side of Blue Monkey. Be very alert, discerning, and aware over the next 13 days so you're not taken advantage of. Be aware when signing legal documents or contracts over this period too. Choose bliss, which is the ultimate freedom code from any external influence. Keep your vibe high and manifest the light side of Blue Monkey. You can also make offerings to placate the monkey from turning mischievous. He loves bananas and watermelon and totally blisses out on mangoes. Divine blessings for your bliss-filled transformation through this magical doorway. Enjoy your play. And la kek a la kin. Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 131, Blue Magnetic Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to play. Attracting illusion, I seal the process of magic with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And with the activation of this magical wave spell, in this time of great transformation, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, your sacred adventures, your vision quests. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future uploads. And as always, we have a link in the description below the video to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to also thank everyone for your support and pledges on Patreon. I'd like to welcome and thank Paul for your donation. Much appreciated, beloved being of light. If you'd like to support our mission and work with Prime Disclosure, you can do so at patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. The link is also in the description. And I'd also like to thank Divine Bro Star of the Light John for your donation from down in Corpus Christi, Texas. Aho, Bro Star in Texas, the Lone Star, shining brightly in the night. So let us begin a new adventure in this land of wonderment. Today, another powerful day of activations, downloads, vision quests. Every day is a new day for a journey, for ceremony of the sacred, of the divine. Last night was another intense night as the eagle is building and growing its gold body. And of course, the false ones, the dark ones, try to get to him. It felt like some kind of technology irradiating. It's like, how ignorant are these archons? Do they really think they have a chance? Though they won't give up, though. You know, they suited their purpose. They did what they needed to do. Now they're trying to keep this thing going. So it's like, shoo, reptilians, you know, go back to Central Sun through the corrupt pathways that were developed out of the ignorance of the mind of man. So through this intense heat waves of transformation, being connected as one with the divine eagle, the divine masculine eagle of the north, I sweat out every pore in my body. But why not? This ain't our first rodeo, but it is our last. Grandmother Bear is always with us, and as I was feeling through these energies, I got blasted into what I'm going to call right now 8D with the Lyra Nation, and I can only hold that frequency and code for a few minutes in my body before I had to shift into a healing timeline or energy frequency as we're assisting the great eagle on this great mission of the eagle flying with the condor. So, sacred warriors of light, keep surrounding the eagle and the condor. You could see the white gold eagle of the north and the black gold condor of the south. Surround them in the gold flame, the gold ray, the violet flame, the sacred ray, the rainbow waves, to fulfill this mission of the great prophecy of the reunion of Shiva and Shakti. The fire and the water come together to transmit and awaken the great passion and fire within all beings. The great light is being activated. And as I prepare for this mission, some of my closest angelics have been contacting me and coming to me, knowing that something is up. They feel it, they know it. Divine Sister of the Light, I call the Greek goddess that dances with the stars, connected with me, knowing that something was afoot, and she thought I had maybe, potentially, disappeared into the ethers through rainbow body, light body, a couple nights ago, either a vision or a dream, and I said, I thought so too, but I came back. When I went nuclear, atomic implosion, explosion. And as we embody these higher codes and missions and being activated and our divine purpose in this timeline, in this realm, know that you are not alone. All our ancestors are with us, the Sky Nation with us, and the Ascended Masters, and all the galactics. And today, as I went on a sacred journey, vision quest, to get to Grandmother Tree that protects a sacred spring and a holy stream and waterfall into a hidden glade, a hidden glen, and a very powerful portal. Along the path, Gaia brought to me some of the most beautiful and vibrant mushrooms I've ever seen. Now, I've been journeying for over 30 years and have done nature and wildlife photography for 30 years and been published in magazines, Birds and Blooms, calendars. And I'm telling you, I've never seen this many mushrooms. Mushrooms are one of my favorite beings, elementals of Gaia. And I swear there was over 50 different varieties and hundreds of mushrooms today just popping up. It was like fairy heaven, And so many shapes and sizes, and some were alone, some were in pairs or triple, some families of mushrooms shining brightly in the light. When I got to Grandmother Tree, as I connected with her, she pulled me into her body to transmit a sacred gift, just like Grandmother Bear, Medicine Bear woman, who is now in the hands and the care of my soul star family. I call my Elven Venusian La Familia, and they're transmitting the bear medicine to all of humanity. You can feel it now if you tap into your heart center and see her sacred paws on your shoulders and wrapping her powerful arms around you, healing you, transforming you with her great power. Now tomorrow or today, seeing that it's getting later and later when I record these with all that's going on, and I'm losing hours in a day, going into alternate timelines, dimensions, bringing energy in, transmuting energy, anchoring. You know what I'm talking about. Time leaps, quantum leaps of consciousness. Every day, building and accelerating and intensifying. Tomorrow, at the 8-8 portal, the Lion's Gate, I plan on anchoring the highest code and light into my most sacred portal, where New Earth was fully shining through, where I was on the day at a time, if I can get there. So we'll see what comes out of that. So just be aware of this great intense power that's coming in. These frequencies, these cosmic waves, these solar flares, all these things are building up to assist us on this great transformation, this great awakening, quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous, beings of light. So we have a beautiful, blessed, and most sacred Lion's Gate portal, 8-8, 144 coming in, and keep shining your sacred light brightly into the night. And have no fear, because love always wins, and victory is always to the light. Keep walking your sacred path with heart, divine angels of light. I love you all. Namaste.